Derek, looking back to last year, I feel like you guys extracted everything out of that team that you possibly could have. A lot of adversity that we're typically not used to seeing from Maryville during the regular season, but you guys still pieced together a run. And when you look back on that now, how gratifying was that as a coaching staff?
I mean, I know it doesn't sound good to say it, but we were really proud of what we accomplished last year. Lost to 3 state champions, the 3A, 5A, and 6A state champs. Obviously lost on the road to Cleveland. So, we played some really good football teams. We were in every game, could have won every game, in the fourth quarter, except for probably that last one, so had a chance in those. And so just looking at the culmination of it, and we were playing really good football in the playoffs. It continued to get better and better, and it just took us a while, honestly. And so super proud of that group. We had 17 seniors that started on that team, so it meant a lot to them, regardless of what the whole season looked like. We finished playing our best, and that's what you always want to do.
We talked in the spring about your group, and there are so many new guys that you're excited about. Has anything changed since then or evolved since then? I mean, I think that you had a couple quarterbacks that you're deciding between. Are they still in the mix?
Yeah, it's been a quarterback competition since spring, all through the summer. Casey Cobble and Graham Coulter, both juniors. Both of them have done a great job. They're both great kids. I love them, love them both, and high character kids, great teammates, great leaders. So, you as a coach, you always want one of them to take it and run with it, maybe separate themselves. But right now, I still feel like both are right in there in the mix, and we'll see how it plays out. We've also got a couple freshman quarterbacks, and Will Jones and Thomas Manning, who are really good and have been practicing with the varsity as well. So, I don't know how it all shake out, but love those kids. They're great kids, and we'll see what happens.
If I remember right, there were some defensive linemen you're really excited about to see this year as well.
Yeah, so the one that I think you'll be writing a lot about is Jack Carter. Jack got to play some last year in rotation. We had a bunch of seniors last year. Got to play some in the rotation, but he'll be a senior this year. He's so quick, got great hands, great motor, and so he's a defensive lineman I think you'll be writing a lot about. And then we got the lone returning starter on defense, Hutton Jones. A corner. Hutton's such a great kid, high integrity kid, very calm demeanor, which I think is good, especially for when you've got 10 other new guys around you. So, it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, but, I'm really excited about the opportunity that some of these kids have. At Maryville, the way our program is run, and the way we do things, we end up playing a lot of upperclassmen, juniors and seniors, and we're developing those kids. And last year's team was just an anomaly, though. If we have a freshman or sophomore who's the best player, by all means, they'll start. But last year we just, for some reason, had a bunch of seniors started. So we've never had this many gone. We've never had to replace this many since I've been at Maryville. But, one starter on defense, 4 on offense, returning. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is what coaching's all about, though, Jesse. You get into it for stuff like this. You try to manage who's got to be where, put your best 22 out there, and then figure out what you need to do to make them successful. What are they good at? This is why you get into coaching right here, and I'm really excited. We've still got a lot of good football players, just the ones you may not know yet.
Yep. A lot of people know Gage Ledoux, especially what he did last year in the postseason. And what have you seen out of him spring, summer that just gets you guys fired up about?
Bigger, faster, stronger version of Gage Ledoux. I mean, he is one of the best football players we've had at Maryville. He's so coachable. I mean, do anything you ask. I mean, think about it. Obviously, if he was that good in the playoffs, he was probably that good early on, but you're going to take Noah Vaughn off the field, and so we had to play him, fullback and slot receiver a lot. He played some running back still, but did whatever we asked him to do, as hard as he could. He's our best blocker on the team, so stuff like that. We asked him to do it. He did it without batting an eye, and just super humble. And another one that does what he's supposed to do in the classroom, has great character, and I think that speaks for itself when he's going to Air Force, what an honor that is. And so really excited about him this year to get to kind of be the lead guy in the backfield. And so we'll see what happens.
There were some guys in the skill set and on offense and wide receivers that I think you were excited about in the spring. Who are a few of those guys that have continued to progress and y'all are excited about?
Yeah, I think Britton Barrett's done a great job separating himself. He's going to be a junior. He's probably one of our better playmakers. Zeke McCoy returns, who's got some experience at receiver, and then you've got some new faces like Charlie Manu, Nolan White, and a couple others that I think have a chance to help us. You know, we've got probably like 6 or 8 receivers that I feel like have a chance. You know, I think, like I said, Britton's probably leading the way there, but we still got to play a couple more. Price Davis will play some receiver. He plays running back, but we'll play some receiver some too. He's a phenomenal athlete and one I think we'll be counting a lot on.